Is your mind running on out-of-date programming? That is the question that I've got for you today. Is your mind running on out-of-date programming? That is what I want you to have a little think about today, because I reckon I've got two predictions for you. Okay, and this is the first one. So if you are an adult watching this, I've got two predictions. First one is, I bet at some point in your life you were a child. Ha! Bet I've got that right. The second one is this. I bet you are still operating some childlike thoughts, some childlike programs in your mind. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Not the good ones, not the good ones where we like to still play as adults, we like to have fun. They're all great. Okay, but what I'm talking about is the thoughts that are disempowering, the thing that we've picked up when we were children, that we learnt about ourselves and the world and how we fit in, that weren't entirely true, but we still are working according to those now. And a lot of these are subconscious. And I will explain what all this means in a minute. So if you are watching this, I would love to sort of know, have any feedback, any comments about whether you know or think you know what I'm actually talking about, and whether you have any of these programs, these often subconscious programs that are running in your mind. And if you want to, be okay with commenting below, because again, you might have that little thing in your mind saying, well, no, don't comment, because you know, what if so-and-so sees it and they think that, you know, you're crazy or something like that. Okay, and again, these are all the things that we have running through our mind. Okay, so let me use an example. This is one of the examples that I picked up in a course that I did years ago. Let's imagine that we've got a young girl in a class at school before lockdown, and she's painting a lovely picture. Okay, and she's really happy with that picture that she's painting. And all of a sudden, you know, she's nearly finished it. All of a sudden, it's on a big easel, and all of a sudden, another child comes running past, knocks over the painting. The paints go everywhere. They go all over the floor, all over her painting. Her painting's ruined, and she's made a mess. And the teacher looks round, disturbed by the noise, and the teacher says, wow, what a mess that is. Now, the thing is, what the teacher's referring to is the mess that's been created from that other kid that has run by and knocked everything over. But that child interprets the teacher saying what a mess that is as her painting is a mess. So she develops a belief that she isn't a good painter, that she's no good. Now, she could have been the next Picasso, but she never actually chooses to do that. She never does that. And in fact, she never paints in front of anybody again, because that she's developed that belief. So she is running on faulty programming in her mind that was created when she was a child. Can you relate to any of this? Are you someone that doesn't like public speaking, for example? Can you speak? Okay. Can you speak in front of people? Yes. Then why can't you do public speaking? Why does your mind go crazy where you can't remember anything? It goes blank. You're anxious. Why do we get those responses? And I can relate as well. And I'm a speaker. Why do we get those? Because it's based around memories, experiences, and a lot of that is based around that faulty programming that we create. So I'm sure you can think of some instances. You know, for me, it was all about I'm not good enough. I thought my parents weren't proud of me. I thought that I couldn't be successful at certain things. I thought that, you know, I didn't matter. People didn't want to listen to me. All of this stuff that's going on in my head. And I've still got some stuff that I need to still get rid of a little bit. Okay. But the fact is, you probably got it there. And the first stage is becoming aware of it. Once you become aware of it, then you can actually do something about it. So just think now, what are you running on? What operating system are you running on? Are you still running on a Windows 95 operating system, an operating system that you created when you were 5, when your parents told you off about something and you thought you felt guilty, you felt ashamed, and maybe you're still running that guilt and that shame all through your life? So awareness is the first thing, trying to make the subconscious conscious so you can become aware of it, and then you can start to discredit it. Because is it necessarily the truth? No, it's just a perception that you created that's turned into a belief. Okay, so it isn't necessarily true. That's the good news. And then there's so many ways you can get rid of it. And this is why I'm really excited, because in February, I'm bringing together an online event. It's an online portal, really, where I'm bringing together 14 different healers and therapists. And these are, they're going to go through processes that I have used myself, different therapies, different strategies. So, I have found out more about my mind, and I've been able to clear some things through emotional freedom technique, for example. NLP, hypnosis has been a great one for me. For one of the times where I listened to a guided hypnosis track, and I just remember tears streaming down my eyes because I was thinking about old childhood memories, stuff that I didn't realize existed, stuff that I didn't actually realize was there. And I didn't realize the negative impact it was having on my life. But once I got rid of that, once I understood it, became aware of it, cleared it, wow, it doesn't have so much of an effect on me. Okay, so that's why I'm so excited. So if you are watching this and think, yeah, do you know what I could do with a bit of that? I could do with a little bit more positive thinking, overcoming some of my negative beliefs about myself, a bit more resiliency, a bit more self-esteem. I want to do that. I want to get over this, reduce my anxiety, reduce my stress level, whatever it is, then this healing and believing series that I've got going on in February is going to be absolutely amazing, because I've got a lot of excellent people who are great in their field. They help people, and the deal I've got is absolutely incredible. So if you are interested in that, put that in the comments. Okay, just say, yeah, I'm intrigued, I'm curious, I'm interested, anything like that. I'm going to be sharing more information, but put it in the comments. So I'll make sure that I can let you know about it. But that is really my message for today. This Inner Anthem Insights is all about insights I've had, things that I've gained, and then passing it on to you. So I want you to now think, is your mind working on childhood operating systems? Okay, old operating systems, obsolete operating systems that aren't good, don't make sense, they're too old, and do you need to upgrade your mind? If you do, then get some help. And the event I've got coming up in February will certainly do that. So if you are watching this video, please do comment below. What have you learned from this? Would you like to share anything that you've actually thought of yourself in terms of what operating systems are working on your mind? Is it that you're not good enough? Is it that in general, is it that you're not worthy, you're not deserving, that you really have a passion for something but you feel that you can't do it or shouldn't do it? These are all operating systems. I'm not this, I'm not that. Okay, I am this, I am that, whatever it is, these are all beliefs that we've created. So hope it helps you today. Write in the comments, tag someone in if they need to know this. If you know someone that would benefit from the Healing and Believing series, it is honestly going to be life-changing and amazing. Feel free to tag them in, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Thanks for watching. Now, before you go, make sure you download this free, powerful visualization that I've given you access to. The address is on the screen. Just type that out and you'll get instant access.